Imagine ending your day feeling proud that you followed all the health advice you have heard for decades. You carried a water bottle, made an effort to stay hydrated, and reminded yourself that drinking enough water is one of the best things you can do for your body. Yet, despite all that effort, your nights have become increasingly frustrating. Instead of enjoying deep, uninterrupted sleep, you find yourself waking up repeatedly to make trips to the bathroom. By morning, you feel drained, irritable, and confused about why something that is supposed to help your health seems to be making life harder. What many adults over 60 never hear is that the issue is often not the amount of water they drink. The real problem lies in how the aging body processes and manages that water. As the years pass, important biological systems begin to change. Hormones behave differently, kidneys operate on altered schedules, and fluid regulation becomes less efficient than it once was. Here at Vital Aging, we often hear from older adults who believe nighttime urination is simply an unavoidable part of aging. While age certainly plays a role, there are often hidden habits quietly making the problem worse. These habits can interfere with sleep, energy levels, and overall quality of life without you ever realizing it. In today's discussion, we're going to uncover 4 surprisingly common hydration mistakes that may be triggering those nighttime bathroom trips. Some of them are easy to correct, while others involve understanding how your body changes after 60. One of these mistakes has very little to do with the amount of water you drink and everything to do with what is happening inside your body while you sleep. By the end, you may look at hydration in a completely different way and finally understand why your nights. Now that you understand how fluid can accumulate in your tissues during the day and return to circulation at night, let's talk about what you can actually do about it. The good news is that small adjustments can sometimes create surprisingly large improvements in sleep quality. The first place to focus is sodium. Many people believe they do not eat much salt because they rarely use a salt shaker. Unfortunately, most dietary sodium comes from packaged and processed foods rather than the salt added at the table. Bread, canned soups, sauces, frozen meals, deli meats, restaurant dishes, and snack foods can all contribute significant amounts of sodium without tasting particularly salty. When sodium intake is high, your body holds on to more water. That extra fluid often settles in tissues throughout the day, especially in the lower body. Then, when you finally lie down, your circulation begins returning that stored fluid to the bloodstream, creating more work for the kidneys during the night. Another powerful strategy is what we call an afternoon fluid release routine at vital aging. Between mid afternoon and early evening, spend 20 to 30 minutes with your legs elevated above the level of your heart. You can do this while reading, listening to music, or simply relaxing. This position encourages accumulated fluid to move back into circulation while you are still awake. The timing is important. By allowing your kidneys to process